Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast, this time without spectator mode. It's been a while. I've been searching around the internet for replays, so some of them have spectator mode enabled, some of them clearly don't. Doesn't matter anyway. Let's go over the teams while blue team is invading or protecting. Who knows? Who knows, maybe they'll get grabbed whilst I'm going over the teams. So let us see. We have a Skarner who will be jungling, a Cannon who seems to be the AD carry, if I'm not mistaken, together with support Blitzcrank on his team, a Riven on top, and then a Shen in the middle, apparently. Haven't seen that in a while. I'm kidding, I've never seen it before. Maybe on low elo while everyone was testing out champions, but even then, I played 3v3 because I didn't have enough friends to play 5v5. They'll be up against a Shyvana who will be jungling, an Ezreal who will be on the bottom with Janna, a Ryze in the middle, and a Nudir on top. So that'll be nice to see. I can only wonder what the enemies are doing right about now. Knowing it's a Shyvana, she might be doing either Wolves or maybe the Wraves if she gets helped a lot. And then, well, not really that much, her fiery coney thing kills everyone. And then she can do red and early gank. Or, as we know Shyvana do, early go into the enemy's jungle and steal all their creep. But, oh, look who's here. It's Ezreal trying to interrupt both Cannon and the Blitzcrank, who were trying to do the golems. Well, one of them is taken more better. So poor Cannon and Blitzcrank didn't get their golem. And they don't even bother killing it now, so it's a pity. So this'll be hard to do. I used to do these kind of casts all the time. But as you know, I can only see the health of where Shen is looking, for he is in the middle, it is his cast. That's why I knew he was going to be in the middle. And that's why I was intrigued. But I will try and cast all the others at the same time. For instance, we have a Tiger Udyr, who just loves to put a tiger dot onto the Riven. Will we know that she will die? I don't know. She's not even bothering anymore. So I'll focus on Shen. If something happens on another lane, I will go and check. Don't worry, I'm trained for this. I hope. Boom, here you go. The Qs of a Ryze. They are feared among the country, for he can spam that thing for quite a bit, and it does quite a bit of damage. Ezreal getting a shield on, trying to be aggressive there onto Cannon, lowering him to almost half of its health, whilst someone is typing on League of Legends. I can't see it, dude, sorry, I will respond after this cast is done. Blitzcrank going on into the bush. What a Blitzcrank does best. Will he be able to pull? And more importantly, will he try? Shyvana actually ganking the Riven there. Riven trying to do whatever she can to get away. Will not get stunned. Maybe she did get stunned earlier on in the game, but she did survive. Blue is still up, says the guy who was watching, because correct. Shyvana did not have blue. As I said before, she started with Raves and then did the red buff, meaning blue is ripe, is good for the taking. Ripe. I'm sorry, I put Dutch into English there. I don't even know. How do you call a fruit when it's ready to be plucked from a tree? When it falls off, more likely. Put it in the comments below, because I don't know right now. I might in the future. Skarner taking the blue. Good job there. Ryze will not get an early blue in the middle of the game, which would be terrible for Shen, who is actually doing fairly well. Once he hits level 6, he might actually just go and gank, or he might do it now, he doesn't know yet. Udyr pushing the Riven for quite a bit. Riven still has all of her health, so he shouldn't be that scared. Udyr actually has lower health than Riven does. Now Blitzcrank is standing in this bush. Knowing he can't stay there for too long, he is already outside. So don't worry, Ezreal, he will not pull you from miles away. Nice damage there, I think. Udyr again being aggressive there, getting hit on by the Riven, just sharing some damage, but not doing a lot to Riven, to be honest. Riven might actually be able to get a kill here. I don't know. Shen just focusing on last hitting. Well, that's what the Shen does best. With that key strike, you can last hit for miles and miles of damage away. Yes, we are saying such things, because I was gonna say from miles away, but then again, it's an auto attack, and Shen is melee, so it wouldn't have made any sense. For that I am sorry. Skarner actually trying to counter jungle Shyvana. I can commemorate him for that. At least you can try, but I wouldn't think you'd be able to. Skarner now going in onto Udyr. Udyr nowhere. Now Skarner has been seen. Shyvana is there as well. Shyvana is pretty strong early on in the game, so Skarner needs to be careful. Skarner does have a blue buff and a red buff, so they might be able to get him. Is gonna get ignited. Needs to flash away and ignite onto Udyr as well. He will turtle to prevent the damage from killing him. Skarner almost dead there. Now Riven versus the Shyvana will be fine. So no problems there. Shen wasn't level 6, yes. If he was, then that would have been a kill at the very least. He's almost 6, so don't you fret. Blitzcrank almost pulling Ezreal there. Well, it was with the try, Blitzcrank, you can try. And now I realize how hard it used to be to cast games. It was very hard. I must thank you, Riot, for bringing spectator mode to the game. It helps out a lot. Feel free to, you can, oh actually Shen getting some damage there. Shyvana trying to gank, didn't succeed. I didn't thought he would be able to grab the Shen, because of course Shen can town away to safety. But apparently Ryze was able to get the shackle around him, so good shackle there. Good shield there, but it wasn't meant for you, it was meant for a minion. Blitzcrank showing his face once more, but apparently that's not Blitzcrank. Definitely not Blitzcrank, now that you mention it. It's definitely not Blitzcrank. Ryze pushing the Shen. Of course, Ryze is able to push the Shen way better than Shen can push. Almost getting cute there. Blitz, will he be able to pull? Nope. Janna was just juking it out. Shyvana was counter jungling. Oh my god, do they counter jungle? Shyvana's really? Clever girl. Almost level 6 as well. Shen is level 6, almost level 7 even. Udyr back on top. What did you buy, Udyr? A Heart of Gold. Amazing. Amazing item. You will have loads of money. Riven is going for the attack damage item, so Udyr needs to be careful, because Rivens can do quite a bit of damage if they go for attack damage first. Udyr doesn't care. He has a shield. I'm a turtle, y'all. Turtles don't give a shit. It's true. They don't care at all, turtles. Shen, level 7, just lost hitting. A lot of lost hits in this game for now, so everyone will have early big game items, but of course there aren't many kills. First blood hasn't even arrived. It's really that tight of a game. Skarner just trying to look for a gank, but there isn't any hole in the defenses of both Ryze or Udyr for now. Bottom lane might be able to get ganked, but then of course that's the lane where the support is, so you can try. Cannon using his ultimate there, almost dying. Shen ultimating in. Is he going to be alright? Cannon actually walking away. If he didn't do that, then Shen might have gotten a kill, but at the very least he made sure that Cannon stayed alive, so that's good at the very least. Udyr was taking his own columns, rightfully so, because guess what? Riven was going to counter jungle you. Well, she can still counter jungle. If Ryze would take these Wraiths, or Shyvana would be there to take them for herself, then none of this would have happened. She's gonna leave one Wraith alive. They only were 5G, so they're not really worth killing. And the longer that guy stays alive, the less long it'll take for these minions. No. That was not what it's going to be. Ryze is doing some damage onto the Riven. I was going to say, as long as this minion stays alive, they can't respawn. See, that wasn't that hard, now was it? I figured as much. Udyr now back on top. He loves that bush, not to show why he's always in it. Oh, what did you buy? Where is that? Oh, a cloth armor. So he is still going for the Wriggles Lantern. It's a good item. It gives you a ward, gives you regen. Well, true lifesteal, but still health regen. Some way or the other. And it gives you armor, which is also fairly important against the Riven. Riven spots the dragon there with her own ward, so good placement there of ye old ward. Shen back to the middle. Who got blue anyway? Skarner probably, because mana is an issue on Skarners, don't get me wrong. So the more mana they have, the more likely they are that they are going to gank. Blitzcrank pulling out the blue there for the easy steal. I don't think anyone was doing it, but Rice wasn't there either, so who knows where he is? I don't know. Did he get the blue? I didn't saw his smite, but he must have gotten it. Surely. I don't think that Shyvana was able to smite it from somewhere I didn't know she could see it, so should be fine. Riven leaves her lane, giving... No, she's not. She's juking it out. But at least someone is missing from her lane, so they need to be careful. Skarner again counter jungling, leaving the little Wraiths alive because they're not worth any money. Udyr giving a maul to the face of Riven, but she should be fine as well. And then bottom lane trying to pull. Cannon actually getting big damage onto his face. Gonna get pulled up whilst he was doing his electrical surge. But now he is gonna stun the Ezreal, who is running away now. But he got shielded by the Janna. I wonder who will survive. Janna will die. First blood for Cannon. Will Cannon die afterwards? Yes, he will. But at least he got first blood. Will Ezreal be able to get another kill? The mana shield has been procced by Blitzcrank. Double kill for Ezreal. So even though that Cannon had the first blood, I think 2 kills are worth a bit more than, well, I don't know, how much health did he have left? He didn't have that much health left, to be honest. Smart use of his ultimate there to shoot the minions behind him instantly, because elsewhere he would have died maybe to the minions. Now Udyr is probably gonna die to Riven, because as I said, Riven went attack damage, Udyr went gold per 5, so Udyr is able to run into the bush. He is fast in his bear stance. He can run for quite some speed. Will he be able to dodge everything? He will not dodge the last of the attacks of Riven, and therefore he got knocked up in the air like he just couldn't care and was dead. Well, I think he did care. I think he did. Shen actually tanking the dragon, not too smart. He probably should go out, yes. Go out to safety and let Skarner handle this. Janna is actually there also. If they see that Shen is so low and Ryze is new together with Ezreal, they might be able to get in and get some kills. Instead, nobody was there apparently. I can only guess, so they will be fine. Shyvana was still here, so yeah, there wasn't anything they could do unless try to snipe a dragon whilst the jungler is there with smite ready to go. So yeah, it wouldn't have worked. Good decision to stay behind. Ezreal's still not in his lane. He's been gone for quite some time, to be honest. Come on, Ezreal, show your pretty face, you little girly boy. There he is. What did you buy? The Phage and the Shen. So he is going for the Trinity Force, like almost every Ezreal. It's a good item, especially on Ezreal's, because the proc of Shen works onto his Q, so it does more damage than you could ever imagine. Shen getting damaged upon by Ryze, thinks of returning the favor, but again, Ryze has low cooldowns if he keeps spamming his abilities. That's why mana is so important for him, and of course, because mana does extra damage on his spells. They did revamp him a little bit so that ability power is evenly important, if not now more important than mana used to be. So he can't just go for the tanky build and still be overpowered as balls. Still, he is a strong champion. So it was a good nerf. I hope. I don't really play Ryze, but he is getting played less now, but rightfully so, because hey, if someone is overpowered, then you play him. Now that he is lesser in damage output and tankiness, people are less likely to play him, but hey, guess what, he still walks around, so it should be fine. The nerf shouldn't have been that hard. A balanced nerf. Blue is up for purple team. Will they counter it again? They've stolen it 2 times already. Skarner is already moving, and Shyvana is actually ganking on the top lane onto Riven, who will be able to get out easily, but Shyvana being there means that Shyvana isn't at blue, but now Skarner thinks, hey, if Shyvana ganks, then so can I. Pulled by Blitzcrank onto the Janna, who will probably use her ultimate straight away, but not as fast as Skarner can use her ultimate. Now she does use her ultimate, pulling Blitzcrank close to the Ezreal, but not close enough, for Blitzcrank will barely survive. He still has his mana shield, so he would have survived regardless. Shen got ganked by Shyvana at the same time, but then again, you cannot gank a Shen if he has his taunt, so he should be fine. He is getting pushed towards his tower, but again, key strike, I can last it whatever I want. And will he be able to get that one? He will. Amazing. And not just throw an ability onto it. He hasn't lost a single last hit. He will this though, because he got snared by the Ryze. What a bastard. But hey, nice play by Ryze, lowering his minions' last hits like a bastard. Blitzcrank now going to try and get the Ezreal with his ultimate, rightfully so. Hi Shen. So good job there, Blitzcrank and Cannon. Without a support, your AD carry isn't as strong as you want him to be, now is he? Everyone is winning his lanes for now, it's good to see. We're already halfway in the game, so the game will end in the 30-minute mark. I don't know who will win though, because I must say that Purple Team has a very good mid-game team. But so does Blue Team, so it's anyone's game. Shyvana getting caught there by a Skarner who uses his ultimate. Shen is going to use his own ultimate, but guess what? Flash in by Skarner to keep Shen in range. Shen will get the kill onto Shyvana. Very clutch play there by Skarner, flashing in towards the Shyvana so that Shen immediately after his teleport could dash through onto the Shyvana to get the kill. Amazing job. Good job. Not too sure why Shen is that scared of Ryze. He maybe the enemy teams are approaching. They don't know where Janna or Ryze is. Ryze is already approaching. Shen is actually doing some fair amounts of damage onto Ryze to get a pull by Blitzcrank, but Blitzcrank didn't succeed, so actually Shen is now pretty low and needs to be careful. I think Ryze still has his ignite, but Shen also still has his shield. If Blitzcrank is able to pull the Ryze, then they might be able to get a kill. I still don't know for sure. It depends on the bouncing of the balls. If it bounces onto the minions, then yeah, they won't die. Now Cannon going in, but there must be a Janna close by. No, there isn't, weirdly enough. What was that Ezreal thinking? I don't know. Shen getting fairly healthy up by the use of his health pots. Has a wit's end, so actually he is pretty tanky against the damage of Ryze. Ryze now going for his blue. He already received. Blitzcrank must be able to pull him in. He will, but immediately flashed out by Ryze. He should be able to catch the Ryze, but then again, Ryze should be able to just, yes, snare his face off, so it should be fine. Using his ultimate to get some more spell vamp. Meanwhile, Udyr is all alone. Riven was actually counter-jungling Shyvana again. Poor Dragon, the counter-jungler, getting counter-jungled. And now Udyr is pushing the lane. Will he try and destroy the tower? He will not, he doesn't care. Maybe he likes his lane. Rightfully so, because there hasn't been many kills on the top lane. Or any other lane than maybe the bottom and the middle. Did the middle get a kill? I don't know. I think Shen got a kill from the bottom. No, yes, the Shyvana kill. Shyvana was in the middle while she died. So yes, I was right. It feels good to be right when you didn't realize you were right. A good loss hits there, Shen. You must have a lot of money. 1,200 gold. Skarner going in onto the Ryze, but there's a dragon as well, so turret diving this must be dangerous. Shen gets ignited? I don't know. No, he did not get ignited, so he will be fine. Then a cannon going in, using his ultimate to try and stun the Shyvana in place, but she will be able to get away. Skarner gets ignited, will get a Udyr Tiger Dot on his face, but will barely survive. Keep in mind, he has oracles, so he really doesn't want to die now, because I don't think he cleared any wards with it as of yet. But he survived, so he is happy. Everyone survived for Blue Team, 1 kill for them, 0 kills for Purple Team. This round's winner, Blue Team, with Blitzcrank dancing the Macarena. Well, he wasn't, but he could have. Riven now going in from behind, get caught in between both an Udyr and a Janna. This could be dangerous, but then again, Janna is fairly weak against the powers of a Riven. Will survive thanks to the exhaust onto Riven. Riven fairly low, Udyr trying to do some damage. Skarner also going in, but do not underestimate the powers of an Udyr. Nice slow there by Skarner on Udyr. He will now go and change his attention to the to the Riven, who now gets ultimated upon by Shen. At the same time, Blitzcrank died there. Will the Riven get away? She still had flash, so yes, she will get away. Shen now going in after the Ezreal is going to change his attention to Udyr. Udyr will probably go down immediately. Yes, he will. Ezreal trying to do some damage. Any damage he can. And now Ryze is in the game. Will he be able to get a snare on to, at least I was hoping, onto Skarner, but he had to choose for the Shen apparently. Will not be able to get any kills because of it. And Blue Team again, escaping with a slither of health, second time in a row, Skarner, who still has his oracles, so he must feel very good right now, unless he will die. But because this place is heavily warded, they should be fine. Giving the minion kills to Shen, baby Shen, Cannon, so that's good. Rise will be able to zone the Shen easily, will ignite him. Will Shen survive? I don't know. If Rise is able to do one more Q on his face, he will die. Good pull in there by Blitzcrank into the tower, both towers to be honest. Shen now, Rise with barely any health, trying to run away, but then again, Blitzcrank is very quick. He can use his team power to go even faster. And guess what? There's a cannon and there's a ward, so there was no way he could escape. Riven trying to get, well, I was gonna say the assist, but she would have gotten the kill, and it would have been, as we would say, a kill steal. But then again, it would give more assists to your team, so actually kill steals aren't that bad, team-wise. Of course, your pride will get hit in the face. Hey man, I did everything for that kill, you did nothing. Well, to be honest, it was Blitzcrank who did pretty much everything, and Shen baiting the Rise into tower diving into infinity. Look at all these wards for Skarner. He will love this. Too bad Cannon is taking one of the wards. Well, why not? Wards for everyone. Now Udyr needs to bear stance away easily, so Blitzcrank will try and get a very dangerous pull in, but guess what? No, you can't. It's a Janna and an Udyr. They will run away forever. Almost able to pull someone there, but I don't think that would have been the right choice to, well, if Shyvana was pulled and they were able to CC her silly, then yes, it would have been a kill. Elsewhere, she could have dragged out of there easily. Well, at least you made her use your ultimate then. But then the tower would also be shooting at you at the same time, so I don't know what would have happened. It would have been fun to see. Blitzcrank is going to recall, Riven is going to farm, so blue team needs to back off for now. They still need to push this lane, however, because purple team is all over here. So they might be able to destroy this turret if no one's there to protect it. Then again, I don't think purple team has a read on blue team, so they don't know that they're gone. Only Udyr now standing here together with Rise, so they will not have the pushing power needed to destroy this tower. But at least they will try. No, they will not. They don't care. Blitzcrank was already there to protect the world from devastation. To unite his people, I don't know. I think only Orianna is the other robot, so not that many people around. Key strike! Udyr going in from behind the Riven, but it was too late, he already recalled, so he will take the golems. Nope, he will just take his minions, give the golems to Shyvana, who was pushing his lane so that the minions wouldn't get destroyed. Skarner actually going in there with his ultimate, gets snared, but it won't work. Down the taunt goes in by Shen. Will Rise die? He most certainly will. And at the same time, Azrael was able to kill the Blitzcrank who was trying to check out how blue was doing. Well, that's what you get, you die. Shyvana now going in onto both Riven and Shen, who were tower diving her for a little bit. Skarner at the same time was attacking the Udyr, and at the same time Azrael is getting attacked by Cannon, who was able to steal blue. But the big team fight here, and Janna knocking back both Riven and Skarner, dragging out there. So I think Udyr should be fine as well, shielded by the Janna. Shen standing on guard on the top of the lane. Will they survive? Yes, they will. Cannon is there on the other side of the lane with Azrael's buff. So how many times did Nightspectre say at the same time? Put it in the comment below, and you might win the fabulous prize of nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. So this tower will get destroyed. Shen will be able to taunt in the Rise if he gets too close, and I think that Cannon will be able to stun him straight afterwards. Together with his ultimate, he should be fine. It might be a double stun even. Diminishing returns, of course. Oh, Rise is going to ward, thank God so. Shen was stealing the Raves there. Blitzcrank needs to be careful, he is not the tankiest of them all yet. He will be in the future. Good taunt straight after all the CC that Blitzcrank had to offer, so that will be a kill onto Rise. And everyone else will back off, so it will be fine. Blitzcrank actually got ignited there, but he still had his mana shield, so poor Rise wasting an ignite, to be honest. First destroy the shield, then ignite. If you're able to destroy it. Well, it was a very dangerous situation for Rise to begin with, so he might have panicked. Udyr gets spotted by all the wards, so look at the ward coverage there for blue team. It's amazing. Shen getting attacked there by Azrael, who must have a Trinity Falls by now, but he didn't got a single slow proc there. Blitzcrank missing the attack there, but Skarner had his ultimate, going to pull Azrael close to Shen, so Shen needs to be careful. Didn't manage to pull his shield off just in time before Azrael was able to damage, and Skarner can stick to you like glue, Azrael, so you will die. Good kill there. I think Ezreal should have just tried to go for the Shen whilst he was tagged by the slow of Skarner, because he really can't escape Skarner. Maybe an Ezreal can, but he was unlucky with his slow procs of his Trinity Force. I didn't see a single one proc. Maybe in the beginning, but then again, Shen can do his dash, so the first slow isn't as important as the second. Cannon is going to try and do some damage onto Ryze alone versus he is assisted by a Janna. But Shen does have... No, he does. Yes, he has his ultimate, so he should be fine. Shyvana is going to flash away. Shen is going to ultimate onto the Riven while she dives the poor dragon. So that dragon is gonna die. Good assist there by Shen. Skarner was there as well to try and get a kill, but it will be fine. It will be fine. So another tower destroyed by blue team. It is looking rather grim for purple team. Udyr is gonna try and defend this tower. Well, there aren't many minions tanking anymore, so they need to back off. I'm sorry. This turret is still alive. Shen is going to dash away there. If Udyr is able to stun him, he will die. There is a Ryze as well, but Ryze actually backed off there. A pity indeed. Now Blitzcrank is there, going to scare away the enemy team. I don't think so. Udyr is still going. This will be a kill onto Blitzcrank, no doubt about that. The Ignite will do the rest. Actually, Ezreal wants the kill. Cannon trying to lure the enemies to getting him instead of Shen, going to flash away straight afterwards, stunning the Udyr whilst he was going to flash stun. The Cannon will be able to get away. Udyr now running away with an Ignite on his head, will survive. Heal went down for blue team, so they have a little bit more health left. Riven is there as well, gonna get slowed by that Ezreal Trinity Force combo there I was talking about. But she is of course Riven, who is able to get away. Ryze wasn't able to get away, so that will be the end of the team fight, I must figure. Because Riven, no, it's actually Cannon, wants himself a blue buff. Skarner still has the oracles. I don't think Skarner died a single time. He didn't, so that's still the same oracle. Good play there, Skarner. He barely died twice, but hey, barely doesn't count. Is going in onto Janna, who was going to ward. Did she flash away immediately? I don't know. She was pretty fast, I must say. Turret destroyed by both Cannon and Shen, the two ninja brothers. They aren't really though. Shyvana getting spotted there by Skarner. They really want to ward these places, but Skarner is there just patrolling around, destroying every ward they place in between. So, hey, you cannot ward. You will not have any vision in your jungle whatsoever. Blue is up for blue team. I don't think that anyone would care except for Skarner. Yeah, to be honest, Skarner is the only mana user except for Blitzcrank. And you're not giving a mana buff to a support, now do you? That would be insane! Actually, why not? Blitzcrank is very good with a mana buff. He'll have a constantly full mana pool, and his shield works with the total mana you still have left, so the more mana he has, the bigger the shield. That's why you pick mana items for Blitzcrank, like the Shen. Or a Frozen Heart, more likely, and a Banshee's Veil. It's also a good item. Sometimes you can play Blitzcrank ability power. I don't really do that. Well, the ultimate does a lot of damage and the pull, but that's pretty much all. So if you miss your pull, you don't really do that much damage. But hey, you're just a support, so any damage counts, right? I would just go for tankiness instead, but if you don't do any damage, then what's the point of tanking? Well, you are able to pull in someone, so that's an assured kill in the end game. Shyvana doing blue for herself. Well, as long as nobody else takes it, then it's fine, but I think, nope, for herself. She is taking no chances. Riven now going in onto Shyvana. I think she walked to the wolves. Yes, she did, so she will get stunned. Will she get taunted afterwards? No. She dragoned over the wall to safety. Ryze trying to do some damage onto Shen is almost getting pulled there by Blitzcrank, but they will be fine. Cannon is there as well with a red buff, so be careful there. The red buff be dangerous, y'all. They should just push or try and do something. They are ahead, but they aren't pushing as hard as they could. They might be able to take Baron, force a team fight around the Baron area. But maybe they just won't. They will just do Baron. They don't really have any vision of their own. But hey, I think they can win any team fight if they would just go into it. Blitzcrank trying to pull someone did not succeed. They must back off, or Ezreal might be able to get the steal. They should actually just continue, to be honest. They can win the team fight. Don't you worry. If Baron dies, you will have the kill, and they will have the Baron. Will they have the kill? Skarner going in with the Shweller's Reverie pulled and a flash, and look at that damage. He was dead before the ultimate was over. So that's a dead Ryze. Will they get someone else? They are going to the top lane. Or maybe not. Are they going to push the middle? They are, because Cannon says, hey, we're gonna push the middle, damn it. Fine. We could tank the top turret, but that might be dangerous. Cannon trying to do some slowy stunny action onto Shyvana and succeeded. So will give an easy kill to his teammates. Of course, with the taunt straight afterwards, using his ultimate, so I guess that's a surrender. Yes, it is. So GG blue team, you were dominating in this game, I must say. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. It's been a while since I've done a cast without spectator mode, but I think it was alright. I didn't miss too many kills. And if I did miss one, then there was another kill at the same time, so there wasn't any choices I had. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!